Hey, this is Mark the Meerkat from Grok Trade in the Grok Day Trading Chat Room here with the trade of the day for Wednesday, August 19th. Hey, let's take a look here at Target TGT. They had earnings this morning and kaboom, they were up over 7% at opening here. You can see big, huge up here. And just before the market opened, it was at a high base, and then as the market opened, it pulled back, was up here, now doing another high base slash ascending triangle. So I set a trade right up here. It did have this one big order. It just popped up and snapped back. So I'm ready, if it breaks out here again above this 150 even dollar amount, I'm ready to go long. So set a trade, let the market come to me. Let's see what happened in Target TGT, and boom, there I am. I'm now in at $150.44 long TGT. And my stop then would be exactly 1% behind that area there. So I'm going to be here at 49, just under $49. My 1% attached stop automatically set right in the right place. And so I have protection here, and that if this line of resistance could now be support. Let's see what happens with this trade. All right, it did snap back right to that entry area, that line of support, then popped back up again, and then just kind of took its time working up. So now it's working its way up here. I'm bringing my stop up here just under this line of support and resistance. Very little at risk in this trade as it's moving up here right to the 152 area, and it's continuing to move. Now it's high basing here right at the $52 area, and did a little pullback here. Now I'm going to move my stop up here to break even. I'm up to break even now. Zero risk in the trade as it bases here at around 152. It could snap back and get me out, but I'm going to give it a chance to continue to run. And now it's starting to move and just going sideways. So we're trading some other stocks, and the market was kind of going sideways at this point as well. And it's using this 151.50 here as support. So I'm going to bring my stop up here just underneath that area there. Now I have an in the money stop below this line of support there, that 151.50, starting to roll up here. Volume is increasing. Oh, now it can't get above 153 even dollar amount. And we keep going here. Now it broke out from 153. Here we go. Now look at this. It's coming up here. Now moving right up here, this 153.50 acting as resistance. Been moving my stop here along this 20 moving average, this green one here. But I'm staying below this 152.50 area. I don't know. Let's go ahead and just stay underneath this 20 moving average right here. And it's basing up here under 153.50. It's got to drop back a whole dollar to get me. And bam, right there. Look at that. Snap down here. Tagged the 152.50. I was just above that, and I got stopped out at 152.66. So let's take a look at this whole trade here. It was a high base slash ascending triangle, but mostly a high base. It broke out. I got in, and it didn't use that area, which was resistance, as support. And then it took off, and just nice and steady right up here. And then finally it rolled down, and just enough to stop me out. Tag this 152.50. So this whole trade was for 1.5% in 39 minutes. Now, ironically, it came down to that 152.50, and then look what happened after that. It started to take off, and then it hit right here, right there. It tagged the high. This is the high of day, this green square, the high of day right there, which was what? Let's see. Which was another 1.2% above where I had gotten in. Oh well, that's the way it is. So if you'd like to trade with us in the Grok Day Trading Chat Room, you can. You go to groktrade.com, groktrade.com, and then right up here it says Day Trading Chat Room, and you can see what my second quarter results were, and also year to date. We start in the room here at 9 o'clock each morning on Eastern time, and we go till about 11:30, 12 o'clock Eastern time, and we trade after the market opens at 9:30. And you can watch and be with us. We have a 7-day calendar. We have a 7 calendar day free trial, or 5 trading days. You'd see if you can be in front of the markets at that time. You can try us out, see if it might be something that you could trade with us. And if not, after 5 trading days, you can say, no, not for me. And that's fine, full refund, no problem. And you can go either with a monthly subscription, or we do have an annual one where you get a discount on the price. So again, if you want to read more about it, there's lots of it to read right down here, exactly what we do each day. So what kind of results did we get today? Here's what we did in the day trading chat room today here on August 19th. We ended up, we just only had 8 trades this morning. We normally trade about 10 to 12 trades in a morning in the 2 hours we typically trade. And here was number 3 trade here was the target trade for 1.5%, but was not real, didn't have any real runners today. We had that one at 1.5, TJ Maxx at 1.5, Kodak trade at 1.7 were my 3 biggest trades of the day. But I was able to cut my loser short, only minus 0.2 and a minus 0.5 on my other 2 trades, which were expense trades, giving me a 75% success rate, being 6 out of 8 trades that we called and got into, and had profit on 6 of them. And then our actual reward risk ratio, this is important to know if you're letting your winners run. Again, today I didn't let them run much, but they did run a lot more than my expense trades did to the downside. We have a target of 1.6 to 1, a stretch goal of 2 to 1. We were at 3.5 to 1, which means compared to my expense trades, my income trades were much bigger, and because of that, we were able to achieve our exceed our 5% target for the day at 6.1%. Now that's not portfolio return, that's return on how much you have at risk, or how much you have invested. For example, our model portfolio in our room is if you invest $10,000 per trade, and that's just the number of shares that you buy, so that $10,000, and you have a 1% attached stop, you're risking $100. But for every 1% we make, well, then that's $100 in our favor. So we made about roughly $600 today in less than 2 hours trading the markets this morning. It did exceed our 5% target. Now, for the week here, we're having an outstanding week. We had 14% on Monday, 17% here on Tuesday, and 6% here today. We're already at 38% for the week. Our target for the week at 5% per day times 5 is 25%. And our stretch goal is 50. So we have 2 more days to trade here. Who knows what will happen? We had a 66% last week, so we far exceeded our stretch goal last week. Again, these are nice, extraordinary results, but you can be in that room with us if you want. Again, if you can be there at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, if you can be in front of the markets, that would be great. This is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember Meerkat trading rule number 7. Trade what you see, not what you think or feel. Trade well, and may your winners run.